So the opening press conference for Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia on April 22nd was today. And as we know, Gervonta Davis is the most hated on fighter since Floyd Mayweather. The media hates on him. So-called boxing fans hate on him. And these other boxers hate on him. And we all know why. It's because he's at the top and they want to be in his place. Or if they're fans or media, they want their favorite fighter to be in his place. But these guys ain't Gervonta Davis. I'm sorry. He's the one the people have chosen at the moment. It could change later on, we don't know. But for right now, he got the ball. And it's killing these dudes. And with him and Ryan Garcia being perceived to be the biggest fight of the year, it didn't take long for the hate to start coming out. You know, we all waiting on the Bill Haney interview in a couple days. We know it's coming. We know Bill Haney about to pop up doing a 3-hour interview talking about Gervonta Davis. But it wasn't Bill that popped up first this time. It was actually a heavyweight boxer who you might not have heard of yet. He's one of the top up-and-coming boxers in any weight class. Or that's what he's being pushed as. I think he's a great fighter, but I don't think he's all that. And heavyweight Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson is 23 years old, 13-0, 13 knockouts. Won his last 5 fights by knockout in the second round. He a hell of a fighter. Offensively, defensively, he gets touched too much for my liking as a heavyweight. I don't like how much he gets hit. He ain't really been in there with no big punchers yet. Like I said, offensively, he got it all. He got skills. Very, very skilled. Especially for a big man. He don't even move like a big man. Very skilled. Very athletic. He can punch. The only thing I don't like about him, he get hit too much. And you can't be gambling like that in that heavyweight division. All it takes is one shot up there. I can't imagine him fighting Deontay Wilder and they going too good for him. But he's still young. He's 23 years old. He got time to grow. But he's in camp with Shakur Stevenson right now. He's fighting on Shakur's undercard. I believe April 5th or April 8th against Yoshino in Newark, New Jersey. He'll be on that undercard. I believe the co-main event. So hopefully Shakur teaching him some shit. He down in Vegas with Shakur right now. They in camp in Vegas just like Tank and them. So hopefully he learning some defensive shit from Shakur. Because once he start fighting some guys that can punch like he can, it could get ugly for him. But Jared Anderson took to his Instagram story earlier and had this to say about Gervonta Davis. Bro, no way money doing this to you boys. Y'all been had sugar in y'all tank. Trash. Now I'm guessing he was referring to Tank carrying that bag you see right there. And I guess he's insinuating that that's gay. Tank carrying that bag, that's gay. So this is what Jared Anderson and Shakur was sitting around talking about earlier today, because you know he in camp with Shakur. And remember a couple weeks ago when Shakur came out in that interview, he got asked about what he thinks a fight between him and Tank will look like, and he said Floyd and Canelo, and then he said I would be like Floyd, the slick boxer, and then he said Tank would be like Canelo, the dude who just loads up on his punches. And when he caught himself saying that, he smiled and looked around at everybody sitting at the table playing cards with him, because, you know, he caught himself saying something that he was talking about in private. So we already know these guys be talking about Tank behind his back. So we can assume that when he saw this, he leaned over to Shakur, tapped Shakur, and they was talking about it, laughing. Or Shakur saw it and said something to him, and they was laughing about it. But we know something like that happened, because we all done it before. We all got friends that we did something like that before, too. But as far as the outfit or the bag, I don't know. It wasn't really that spicy of an outfit to me. I mean, I ain't see that outfit and think, whoa, pause, Tank. What you doing, bro? I ain't think that. The sweater joint he had on, I don't know what that was called. Some type of sweater. That was cool. That was all right. I don't know if the boy Jared Anderson just ain't like the colors. I don't know. But that was cool to me. And as far as the bag, wearing bags really never really been my twist. Whether it's that kind of bag that Tank had, shoulder bags. I never was the kid to walk around after school with my book bag still on, or coming from the gym with my book bag still on, just because I thought it was thorough. I never liked that. That never been my swag. So the bag shit, you can miss me with it completely. But as far as Tank, I ain't judging him on it, because I looked the bag up. It is a man's bag. The bag was made for men. It's a Bottega bag made for men. I mean, I could understand Jared Anderson if it was a woman's bag, but if the bag was designed for men, I don't really see what the big problem is. Even with bags not being my twist, being my thing, I don't really see the big problem with it. I think Jared Anderson just was looking for something to say, because he's friends with Shakur and they down there in camp together. And I really think he was just looking for something to say, because when I saw this, the first thing I did Let's go look at Jared Anderson's swag. And his swag corny as shit. And not even just the way he dressed. Jared Anderson whole aura just corny as shit. I like him though. He cool. And he a good fighter. But he corny as shit to me. You know, he always doing some gimmick when he walking out to the ring. He did the one joint where he came out with shackles. That was corny as shit. He did the pimp shit. That was corny. I don't know. He just a corny boy to me. And that's cool. It ain't nothing wrong with being corny, bro. Do your thing. Like, even this right here. Like, you gotta be a corny nigga. Excuse my language. You gotta be corny to think, yeah, when I go to my weigh-in, yeah, I'm gonna go up there sucking on the pacifier. That's gonna be thorough as shit. No, dickhead. You look dumb as shit. Fuck out of here. So I say all that to say, Jared Anderson ain't the one I would be taking any type of fashion advice from or advice about my swag from. You know, take one of the probably the best dressed boxer in the game. You know, with some other boxer that dress nice. Devin Haney swag corny as shit too. He be trying to, or Devin Haney look like he just put on clothes, expensive clothes. Don't none of that shit go together when Devin Haney put it on. But cool boy, throw that shit on. Caleb Plant, I like Caleb Plant swag too. That's it for real. Cool boy, Tank, Caleb Plant, Earl Spence throw that shit on sometimes too. Who else? I like Shakur swag. Shakur swag, you wouldn't even know Shakur a millionaire. Shakur's just like a regular fly nigga from the hood. He don't do all that extra designer shit. He do the designer shit too. But it ain't too much like all these other boxers. Shakur keep it calm. I like Shakur swag. Shakur be chilling. But Jared Anderson, you corny as shit, bro. Your swag ass. We not taking no fashion advice from you. Nah, I mean, keep it pushing. But that's what I got for y'all. I'm out.